welcome back. It's all Dare again. So today I'm gonna be showing you guys how to do this that I have in the back. This beautiful balloon full of roses, and I'm also gonna show you guys how to do this cute background, which is so Tumblr. And I'm also gonna show you guys how to do your own DIY treats. And these are one of my favorite videos, you guys, just because it's about throwing your own party, and you guys can go all crazy this year for Valentines. You guys can invite your friends or your bae, and if you guys don't have any bae, it's okay though, because you can have my heart, okay? It's quite big, as you can tell. So if you have no bae, it's okay, guys, because I don't, who has time for that, right? I'm gonna be a loner. I'm gonna die by myself. That's just how it is. But anyways, hopefully you guys like it. I truly enjoyed doing this. So without any further ado, let's get started with this video, shall we? Okay guys, so I'm starting off by covering my whole wall in brown paper, and you guys can find brown paper in your local dollar store. I know a lot of boys like you. So with that being done, I'm gonna show you the first DIY, which are these flower strings. You're going to need string, a needle, roses, and leaves. The first thing that I'm doing is to put the string in the needle. Afterwards, I'll insert my first flower, and I pass the needle through the center of the flower, like so. You better think fast, so baby let's go and never. Now with the leaf, you stick the needle once, you go under the leaf, and then you stick it again, and that's it. That's all you have to do for the leaf. I know it might seem a little bit complicated, but it's not. And you can make as many strings as you want, but for me I only made 8. And this can get a little bit tedious, but believe me when I say that in the end, it looks amazing and it's definitely worth your time, so. Now for my second DIY, I'm going to show you guys how to make this balloon arc. You're gonna need some ribbon, scissors, and of course balloons. And I'm using 4 different colors of balloons. I'm using gold, red, pink, and white. The first thing is to blow up the balloons, and when you're blowing them up, just make sure that you do some big, medium, and small, because we want a variety of different sizes of balloons. The second step is to cut a little piece of ribbon and tie it to the balloon, and I'll do this to all the balloons that we blew up. And lastly, I'm going to cut a big piece of ribbon and just attach all the balloons that we blew up to the big piece of ribbon. Once you have a lot of balloons in the ribbon, then you are just going to push them all together like so, and this will start creating the arc itself. Then you'll have this cluster of beautiful balloons, and that's what we want. And then you repeat the same process all the way until you have no balloons left. I decided to place my arc in the corner of my wall, and to make it even more prettier and cover the small openings that the arc has, I decided to use some flowers and just stick them in there, and then it looks more beautiful. And then you are done, you guys. And it's super simple and it looks beyond gorgeous. And you guys can even use this even as a background for pictures. And you can also use props like balloon hearts and stuff like that. So in the end, you get a decor and you also get a background for pictures. So it's great. So now we're moving into DIY treats, and the first treat that I'm gonna show you guys is this gelatin with cream. Basically, you're gonna get a box of gelatin and you guys can pick your favorite flavor, but I'm chose red because I'm going with the theme here. But all you do is just follow the instructions that are in the back, and they are super simple to follow. Then once you are done preparing the gelatin, then you are just going to put it in the freezer for like about 2 hours or so. And then once it's done, you guys might see a different color. That's because the other one that I did, my brother ate it, so I had to do another one. So that's why it's purple and not red. Once that it's done, then you are just going to take a knife and just cut it into little squares like I'm doing here. And then you're just going to dump it into a container, and then here comes the fun part. You are going to add a lot of whipped cream. And you guys, seriously, once you try this, you are gonna become obsessed. It's so delicious and it's so good. So in the end, you should have something like this. And I decided to put mine in a heart. And then you guys can also make more gelatin, but without the cream, because some of your guests might not like too much sweet. So that's why it's always good to have backup for them. Now for the second DIY, I'm gonna show you guys how to do this henna hearts. The first thing that you're gonna need is a box of cake mix, but unfortunately I got the wrong one. I got a cupcake one, but that doesn't matter because I'm gonna turn it into a cake anyways. So then you follow the instructions that it has in the back like you did with the gelatin. So pretty much it's self-explanatory what you have to do, and it's really simple too. Then once you have everything ready, then you are going to pop it into the oven for about 30 minutes or so. Now while your cake is baking, we are going to make the frosting for the hearts. And all you're gonna need is 2 cups of powdered sugar, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, 2 tablespoons of heavy whipped cream, and 1 cup of butter. Then once you have all of your ingredients, then you are just going to mix it all with the mixer. And then in the end, you should end up with something super fluffy and just so delicious. And then once you have your cake and your frosting ready, then we are just going to take a cookie cutter and just make a lot of hearts. And then you are ready to decorate your hearts, and you guys can decorate them however you guys want. For me, I kind of decorated them like kind of like hennas. That was my inspiration. And then you guys can go all crazy with the decorations. You guys can write names, you guys can say I love you. It's pretty much up to you how you guys want your hearts to look. And then in the end, you should have something like this. Lastly but not least, I'm gonna show you guys how to make the strawberry lemonade. So you're gonna need 1 cup of lemonade. You're also going to need 2 cups of strawberry and 1 cup of sugar and 1 cup of water. So the first thing that you're gonna do is to cut your strawberries into little pieces. Once you cut all of your strawberries, then you are just going to put them in the blender, and you are also going to add the 1 cup of water into that, and then just blend it all together. So then once you have blended those 2 things, then here I already have a container that has 8 cups of water. So you're just gonna mix everything together, and you're also going to add the cup of lemonade and the cup of sugar, and you are just going to mix it all together. And then to top it off, then you are just going to take some leftover strawberries and just cut them into little pieces and just add them into the water. So in the end, you should end up with a really refreshing lemonade. And lastly, I'm going to show you guys how to set up the table. And for the table, I did this little candles, and I got these little candles from my local dollar store. I just took the candles, and I also took some washi tape, and I just taped them to the candle. And seriously, you guys, it makes a huge difference because it makes it look so much nicer and much expensive. Once you are done, then you are ready to put them in your little table. And then for my table, I just put this nice tablecloth that I had in my closet. And then you guys can put your snacks that you did, and then I top it off with the little candles that we did. And then I also put some flowers, but you guys can also put petals, or you guys can do whatever you guys want to your table. And that's pretty much it, you guys. That's all I have for this video. So hopefully you guys liked it. Okay, so that was it, you guys. Hopefully you guys liked it, and I'm gonna talk really fast because my camera is about to die, and I'll have all my social media down below. And so thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.